All right, here we are at Saye Place. And I will, of all the neighborhoods we've seen so far, I would say this one's probably my favorite. Each house is a little different. It's all very well kept. It seems very quiet. There's space between the homes. It just seems like a really great neighborhood. Now there is some cracking in the driveway. That's so incredibly normal, so not too concerned about that. The the seller did tell me that they had just started decorating for Christmas, so I love that. This is a really great porch. I don't know how much sun the porch would probably get. It's about almost noon right now, but still really cute. And this is also one of the few occupied homes that we've seen so far. So as you walk in, you're kind of greeted by this entryway. So up we go this way. And to the right here, they have this set up as a little sitting room. And then to the left is a small dining room. They have a smaller table in here. You could get something a little bit larger in here, but it's, I don't think like a banquet table or anything like that would really work, but something smaller like this. And to be honest, dining rooms are kind of going away anyway. So see their Christmas decoration started. I love it. As we come through this way, the floor changes. So we have the tile when you first come in, looks like an LVP, and then these are probably real hardwoods through kind of the rest of the home. So we have our first bedroom right here. Okay, since they live here, I'm not going to open up the closets just for privacy reasons. Now the carpet in here has seen some age. I would probably say it's about time for a replacement there. The first bathroom. Everything seems in good shape. And then right outside the bathroom is a coat closet right here. So if we kind of come back through the entryway, to the left, we have the staircase, and then to the right, we drop down into a living space. So this living space is a pretty good size. It is lowered. So kind of keep that in mind. Looks like they've had some pictures and things on the wall. They just have the screws in right now, probably starting to get ready to move things. And the fireplace, of course, is always awesome. And then you look into the kitchen, and then you step back up into the kitchen. So I see some damage right here. It looks like they have pets, so that's probably why. So up into the kitchen. This is a really great kitchen. It's pretty open. They have this island here. Now I will say this countertop, oh, actually I take that back. They do match. For some reason I thought for a second they didn't, but they do. It's pretty countertops. The cabinets are in good shape as well. The appliances all look like they're in good shape. We'll take a quick peek into the pantry. Oh, we have some damage on the door here. And that same tile that was in the entryway is now in the kitchen and in the bathrooms. So this is kind of from the back of the kitchen into the living space. Now they already have the door open, so it's like beckoning us into their backyard. And this is a great backyard. So they have this little kind of fence here because, like I said, I believe they have 2 small dogs. But we have, I think these are called, they're either banana trees or elephant ear trees. I don't really know. So it looks like the yard goes out pretty far. And it's technically almost all the way fenced in, except for this side. So a great yard. The patio, they have kind of this addition to the patio that is blocked. And that's cute. So it gives you a little bit more extra space there. See something right there. All right, let's go back in and then we'll go upstairs. Oh, we forgot to look at the garage. Oh, they have the garage kind of blocked off a little bit. So it looks like a true 2-car garage with a little bit of extra storage in here. They're definitely using it for storage. We can kind of see there's like some cabinets right there. So you would pull in and then it's a deep garage. So it kind of comes out this way. So it looks like they might have had this kind of as like a hangout spot or something as well as storage. Great. And then we have, I'm assuming this is like a little coat closet, pantry closet. Yeah. All right. We'll go back upstairs. So this carpet would need to be replaced, I think. So as we come upstairs, we have a couple options. We also have this loft space. So the loft space isn't as big as some of the others, but it is definitely adequate. They have it set up, as like a little tableau in here, but you could do a little TV, a playroom. I know you have your little ones, so you don't really need a playroom yet, but you will for sure. Now, right at the top of the stairs, we have another closet. And then your laundry is over here. And since they have that opened up, we'll take a peek. And then the primary. So right as soon as you come up the stairs, you walk right into the primary. Here we go. This is a huge room. This bed is massive, and you still have a ton of space. So if you come this way, you have almost like a sitting space. You could set this up as an office space as well. The bed set up, and again, carpet, it would need to be replaced into the primary suite or primary bath. So bathrooms don't have a whole lot of updates. I can't say anything's in bad shape, just in need of some updates. But to me, I love the layout of the house so far. Oh, good closet. This is good. You have the stand-up shower. And then the garden style tub here. Let's go see the other bedrooms. But like I was saying, the layout of the home is very interesting in a good way. To me, it's quite a large house, but it still seems quite homey and cozy and kind of interesting that way. So another bath. This is the bathtub shower. Since they still live here, I'm gonna give them a little bit of privacy and not open up everything. And then our 2 bedrooms upstairs. So here we go to the left. Oh, they have this closet open, so we'll kind of take a peek. So this is a good size room. You'll definitely do, I think this is a queen bed and furniture. And it still has the tray ceilings, which is cool because usually the extra bedrooms don't have that. And then this way, tray ceilings again into basically an identical bedroom. So very, very similar. So overall, it needs a little bit of TLC. I think it would be a relatively easy paint job. You know, the walls don't look damaged or anything like that. Our floors, anywhere there's carpet, I would recarpet or probably match these, the LVPs, which usually isn't too hard. The neighborhood here is definitely a plus. Yeah, so another good home to add to our list. Like, I like the step down. I think it adds a little bit more character. You know, not everyone loves that. I like it. I like a bedroom and a bath on the first floor. And of course, I'm only giving my opinions just because you're not here. Normally, I would let you kind of tell me what you like and what you don't like, but because I'm trying to give you as much of the story as possible, that's why I'm giving my opinion, probably more so than than I normally would. Okay. So there we go, our other house.